It's Elison. She's had a miscarriage.
What? And I'm not in the habit of being denied access to a patient.
But she's not your patient, is she?
For God's sake, Carrie, I was the father.
Oh, that's right. So you were. How was your holiday? Chris is back at work, just so you know. Do you want to see him?
And who appointed you the great protector?
Well, someone has to look after us. I'd hate it to think all Warners were selfish bastards.
You little prick.
Stop it! Stop it! You two. Please. Is there some very good reason why you two are here? I thought not. Out. Did I not make myself clear enough when I said Elison didn't want to see you?
Just can't understand it, can you? We're just friends. It is possible between a man and a woman.
But not between you and Elison.
Don't judge me by the way you treat women.
I'll do more than judge you if you hurt her.
Me hurt her? After what you've done? I shudder to think what I'd have to do to achieve that sort of pain.
You weren't there. You know nothing of the situation.
I've been here long enough to get most of the story.
Oh, and how long is long enough? How long enough to get all matey with Elison, but not long enough to get on the phone and give your brother a call? Let me know what's going on.
You washed your hands of her and the child. As far as I'm concerned, you lost all right to be told there and then.
Oh, the moral high ground, is it? Or were you just a little concerned that I might come back and spoil your chances with Elison? Is that it?
Get a life, Chris. If it's half as interesting as your imagination, you'll be onto a winner.
Man, I always thought vegetarian cooking would be a doddle. Chop up a couple of carrots, shove them in a pot and Bob's your auntie. Never count on all this tofu stuff.
You know, at least you're eating proper home-cooked meals, if that's what it is. Lately we're having pizza, cheeseburgers and Chinese.
Bliss. Hi, Mum.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi.
How'd it go? See Meredith?
What's cooking?
Tofu casserole.
Oh, it's rather a lot. Oh, why don't we ask Serena over for dinner?
Serena? Yeah, we could, I suppose.
I'll get it. Probably, Mum.
Hey, Mrs. N. Well.
Marge, come in. Have a seat. No, I won't, thanks, Jen. I've just come to collect Stuart.
So, how was church?
I lit a candle for your father. No news, I take it? Nothing. How are you coping? Oh, some days good, some days bad. There are nights when I lie awake running through the possibilities, wondering if I've missed out something or there's something new, but there's never anything. But church helps. At least there's hope there.
We better get going, Mum. See you, Nick.
Bye-bye, Nick. Catch you later, Mrs. N. See you, Stuart.
See you tomorrow, Jen. Bye.
I think this tofu's turning into soup.
He cooks, he's responsible, he's helpful. Whatever's happened to my son?
Dunno. Maybe it's just a phase I'm going through, eh?
I mean, what do? Offer to push her? Or is that an insult to her independence? Maybe I should wait till we get to Hill. Yeah, wait till we get to Hill and then just slip it into the conversation.
Call us a wild guess, Steve, but you wouldn't have to be nervous about this date, would you?
I'm petrified.
Come on. You plucked up enough courage to ask her out. You'll be fine.
Let's hope. Anyway, enough about me and my little problems. How are you feeling?
Truth?
Yeah.
Pretty lousy.
Particular reason?
The return of Chris in particular.
Oh.
The return of Chris while Guy was here in particular.
Oh, man, are those two... They're still fighting?
Like two spoiled rich kids over the last truffle in the box.
No prizes for guessing who the truffle is.
Meredith, you of all people would be honest with me, right?
To the point of brutality, if possible.
Do you think I screwed up over Elison?
Would you like an anaesthetic before I answer that?
That bad, huh?
There hasn't been such a catalogue of screw-ups since the captain of the Titanic said iceberg. That's not an iceberg.
You did say brutality, didn't you?
Well, which particular screw-up are you talking about?
Not coming back sooner, when she lost the baby.
And that's what you're getting all maudlin about. A bit late for regrets, isn't it?
I didn't know. If I'd have known, then I would have come back.
Phoning in occasionally to check on the baby's progress might have been nice.
I thought she'd had an abortion, and that was the message she gave me. And it's not like anyone around here broke any speed records telling me different.
We all assumed you knew she was going ahead with the pregnancy.
Correction. Not all of you. Oh, I bet my rat-fink brother knew about it.
Oh, don't be so paranoid. He wasn't even here.
Oh, no, he knew about it all right. He just didn't want to say anything in case I mucked up his chances with Allie.
That is paranoia. Look, he was really great, really supportive. And you think it's because he's trying to pick Elison up?
I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him at all.
There you go. Eat. Enjoy.
Thanks, Jenna. Service with a smile, eh? So, how's Leonard enjoying...
Timaroo.
Oh, Timaroo, right.
He told me he thinks everybody down there's a bit strange.
He thinks they're strange.
I do miss him.
So what are you guys going to do?
About what?
About your relationship? Are you going to see other people?
No way! This is true love we're talking about here, Jackie. Nothing will come between us.
Except the cook's strange.
No! Our love will endure and grow stronger with each passing day. We will remain true to each other.
Shouldn't you cut back on the trashy romances?
There's nothing trashy about this romance.
Ah,
all quiet.
Yeah. Mind if I take a break?
Go ahead.
Mind I have the day off tomorrow?
Pardon?
Thought I could slip that one through.
Leave at this shorter notice is only given for very, very good reasons.
I want to see Henry playing.
Sounds good enough for me. But only if you get all their autographs, especially Martin Crow's, because he's kind of cute, don't you think?
The Gurwitz Traminer, thank you very much. What?
You're having the Osso Booker, right?
Yeah.
Or perhaps a nice dry Sauvignon Blanc from Hawke's Bay? I'll leave it to you, Tony.
Certainly, Miss Wheeler.
They know you're here then.
I've adapted a couple of their recipes for one of my books. They let me back in, so they can't be too offended.
I think it's really great what you do.
Write cooking books. I'll admit it's not that hard. You just cook up a whole lot of stuff, and if it tastes good, you write it down. If it doesn't, you biff it. And no one's any the wiser.
I think it's really great seeing someone who's physically challenged, getting out there and giving it heaps.
Physically challenged, eh? My, we are up on our politically correct jargon.
I'm sorry, have I made it blue?
No, quite the opposite, unfortunately. The fact that I'm in a wheelchair is not a problem to me, although it can be to other people from time to time.
Yeah, I guess so. Not me, though. No, to me, the fact that you're differently able doesn't mean a thing. No problem.
Really? So how come last time you took one look at me and ran out of the restaurant?
He's behaved like a total sleazebag. Now he waltzes back in here, wants everyone to say how sorry they are for him. Well, he turns on me. And all I'm trying to do is help Elison.
Is that all you're trying to do?
Well, don't you start? Of course it is. What?
You and Chris really are cut from the same cloth, aren't you?
No way.
Admit it. You've got him as jealous as hell, and you love it.
Maybe. But just a bit.
Of course.
Well, that's just an added extra. It's Elison I'm worried about, not Chris.
Then the best thing you can do for her is call a truce. Having you two at each other's throats is the last thing she needs right now.
No. No way. Chris caused the problem in the first place. He can back down first.
I didn't think you'd seen me.
I've got very good peripheral vision, especially when it comes to fast-moving objects.
To your liking, Miss Wheeler?
Tell Carl it was perfection.
Thank you. So, how'd you end up in the,
Wheelchair?
Yeah.
When I was 19, I was in Fiji, not looking where I was leaping, which was off a wharf in this particular case, and the water wasn't deep enough. My back, plus dirty great rock, end result. Getting a seat at the theatre hasn't been a problem since.
I'm sorry.
Why should you be? Unless you put that rock there on purpose.
What I meant was...
Here we go.
Thank you.
Ta.
The pesce al forno is to die for.
I'll pass.
Steve, if you were faced with the choice of the pesce al forno or pushing me off a cliff, even I would say take the dessert.
No, I'm fine.
I know that look. That's the look of a man in a financial crisis.
Yeah, well, put it this way. Either I can have the dessert now, or I can eat food for the rest of the week.
I'll let you in on a secret.
What?
We're not paying for this.
We're not?
Let's just say that I know something about Carl's pesto that he'd rather not be made public knowledge.
Hey, Nelson.
G'day.
Why is there always one case left over?
Have you checked your Walkman?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you better watch that one, mate. Parental guidance advised.
So you played it to Ginny then, huh?
Oh, you're right. One with those lyrics and I'll never be able to listen to it again.
These aren't that bad.
Borrow it if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I might do that.
Are you guys going to clean this mess up?
Yeah, just give me half a minute.
You know you should be at school.
I'm going.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, we've got loads of time yet.
What's up with you?
Nothing, what?
You're normally one of those wussy get to school on time types.
Yeah, not today.
Yeah?
Bible reading in front of the whole school.
Oh, Dullsville.
Tell me about it.
Not wanting to go to school? Filthy, dirty rock and roll music? Better be careful, Nelson, he'll turn into a real person.
Oh, no chance of that hanging around you.
Morning, all. I hope my absence didn't inconvenience you too much.
No, not at all, really.
No.
Oh. I suppose Michael had to haul himself out of the office to cover for me, eh?
Actually, he took a week off himself. Honor and things.
Yeah, and we had another doctor standing in, Leonard, who turned out to be really fantastic.
Oh. Good. Is Michael in? I thought I'd pop in and say I'm back.
He's tied up all morning, but I'll give you a call if I can fit you in.
No, don't trouble yourself. It's only me. It's nice to be loved.
Marge, can I have a look at the patient list for today? Chris.
Hi.
Here you go.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
As you all know, the purpose of these readings is so that we may become more aware of how the Scriptures can relate to our lives, so we can think on these words and see in them the hope and guidance they can provide. Today's reading comes from the book of James, chapter 5, and will be read by Stuart Nielsen.
Is anyone among you suffering? Let him pray. Is anyone cheerful? Let him sing psalms. Is anyone among you sick? Let him call on the elders of the church and let him pray over him, anointing him with the oil in the name of the Lord.
Sam, you big girly swat.
Shut up, Steve. Hey, any news on the cricket?
No idea. Tell you what, though, you'll be able to give all your caregiving skills a bit of a try out. Alison's back home.
All right. Okay, then we'll split the chores. Give her a break or something.
Sure. Bex, I'll clean the toilet.
Oh, man. Not fair. You're the one that makes all the mess.
Me? If Columbus was as accurate as you, he would have discovered Poland, mate.
We'll talk about this later.
I wait with bated breath.
So, how was the big date?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah, why shouldn't it have been?
I wasn't saying that.
Well, just because Kate's in a wheelchair does not mean we can't have a good time.
Oh, yeah, I really need that.
Paraplegics get such a bad deal. You know, buildings without ramps, jerks who park in their disabled parking spaces. There's loads of stuff like that. It really stirs me up, man. What? What?
I was just asking how your date went.
And he prayed again, and the sky gave rain, and the earth produced its fruit. Brethren, if anyone among you ever wanders from the truth, and someone brings him back, then let him know that he who changes a sinner from the error of his ways has saved the soul from death. moving pictures, 1,000 shattered images. The devil eats God's eyes, sweet mutilation, a diet of death for primetime death.
Stuart!
Now this makes more sense to me than...
Elison!
But how can a 2,000-year-old book tell us something about our lives?
Stuart, nothing.
All religion is pointless!
Chris, welcome back. Sorry I couldn't see you earlier.
No worries. Well, this is for you. It's a kind of a belated New Year's gift.
Thanks.
I thought perhaps we could wet its head after work.
Yes, well, unless it's mineral water, I'm afraid not.
Sorry?
I decided to knock the booze on the head for a while. Well, forever, hopefully.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Ah, it's okay, no big deal. Right, well, there's a swag of business to attend to. There's some cosmetic surgery I'd like you to assist. You'd better have a look at the case notes. Actually, you know, there's some pretty exciting things happening.
I see that Guy is working on some survey or other.
Yeah, he's doing very well, too.
Really?
Is there something you'd like to share with the group?
Well, far be it from me to cast aspersions on my brother, but he's not exactly clued up when it comes to medicine.
No, but he is clued up when it comes to statistics, which is what it's all about.
I suppose you're right. Well, I'll get on to these.
Good. I hope you're nice and rested.
Well, there's not much else to do in Wanaka apart from rest and think. Actually, I've been turning some of my thinking in the direction of the clinic. I've come up with a little proposal which may be advantageous to our cash flow.
Really?
Just if you're interested in having a look at it, that is.
Oh, I think I could force myself.
Anybody know what the cricket score is?
No, Marge?
Sorry?
The cricket score.
No, I do not know the cricket score.
It's only Henry who's playing. Doesn't take a lot for a guy to be forgotten around here.
You're not wrong there.
Sorry, Marge.
Any developments on Tom?
No, nothing.
Sorry.
Shortland Street? Oh, hello, yes. Yes? Yes. I'll be right there.
What is it, Marge?
I've got to go.
Tom?
Beats me. I gotta go find a TV somewhere.
Shortland Street. Just a minute. Is that you, Duncan? Meredith here. Look, I'll try and transfer you, but if you get lost, don't blame me, okay? Oh, Carrie, it's Duncan.
Oh, tell him I'm too busy.
She's just raced through with a patient. She'll call you later. Bye.
And I will call him later, okay?
Hey, Gina.
Sam.
Hey, you wouldn't know the cricket score by any chance, would you?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, excellent. Wow.
Somebody was something for something.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
My pleasure. Hi, Sam.
Leanne.
Long time no see.
Yeah, well, the last time I saw you, you were driving off with my video in the boot of your car.
Sorry about that. Bad times, eh? I've been trying to get my act together. Cut out all that crap.
Oh, that's good.
You want to sit down?
Sure. So, how have things been with you?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I've been feeling a bit crook lately. I had to come into the clinic.
Oh, that's not too good.
Happens. Gotta go. I'm glad I saw you again. And if it's any consolation, I got a good price for the video.
That was what's her name, wasn't it?
Leanne.
Right, what are you doing talking to her?
She was just here and said hello.
Hello, Sam. Have you got any more home appliances I can rip off?
And I was just being polite.
Look, man, she's the one who did us over. Let's not forget that.
Hi. Can I come in?
Yeah, okay. What do you want?
To talk. To apologise for a kick-off.
Sure, if it makes you feel better.
No, it's not about me feeling better. It's about you. I don't know. I feel responsible for all of this.
It's over. Let's just forget it.
I can't. I keep thinking how things could have turned out differently.
Yeah, well, don't. You know, I've got no desire to dwell on what might have been if we'd done this or that. You know, I want to start looking ahead.
I'm sorry. I guess I still feel like I'm the one who's put you through the mill.
Hey, you know what? I'm fine. I'll survive. I've got friends helping me through.
I can guess who that is.
I was talking about Sam and Steve.
Yeah, right.
Chris, would you forget the silly notion you've got about Guy and me? Yeah, we're friends. That's all.
You don't know him like I do.
Yeah, exactly. You know him far too well. Which is why you keep dragging up all this old stuff between you two and you dump it on me. Don't.
Okay, but just watch out for him, that's all. He can be trouble.
Why? Is he that much like you?
Yeah. Maybe he is.
He's been under a lot of stress lately.
Indeed, which is something we're more than willing to take into account in dealing with this.
Well, where do we go from here?
Well, that's up to Stuart. The headmaster has suggested that if Stuart were willing to apologise in front of the house...
Stuart? I'm not apologising. That'd be more dishonest than the stuff they expect us to believe.
We'll talk about this when we get...
No, we won't talk. I'm sick of talking.
If you don't apologise, we'll have no alternative but to suspend you from school.
We'll suspend away.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place. Just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.